we're back in action. Took about an hour and a half break to take care of business. Got caught in traffic jams. Well, so much of that you can watch without it going out of your mind. Trash can, empty one.
Show the people where we work. How's that sound?
Sure. Okay, this is the other side of Del Mas.
Well, there's a trophy shop somewhere around here I gotta stop at. That's right. Get some stuff engraved. I think it's on the right side of the street somewhere. I think it's more up by Holly Selassie.
Doing it again. Another Haitian traffic jam. Turn it off. Here we go. Into the compound. Now, boys, that's what protects us.
Yes, it is. This is our gasoline pit stop place.
Best deal on gas in Haiti.
Yeah.
Price is right.
This is more guards that we got guarding us.
These are guards guarding the guards. This is the Alpha Annex, where all the UN vehicles are.
Yes.
And all the silly people who work here.
And we were going to park in my parking spot, but Captain McKittrick took it. Hands around the world, the Haitian style. Of course, Haiti, which is so small, is bigger than Cuba on this thing, but that's okay.
Check out the crater here.
Yeah. Craters. And we're going down. Nice big crater. That sign is readable. And we got Army troop base here. Picture of Haiti International Airport. Well, that's about it. See, somebody was dragging earlier on the ground here. They actually got a fire engine. That was the first fire engine I've seen in Haiti. Oh, somebody must have donated it. And you pay people. Probably a blur. And you got your airport. Military UN gas depot. Going up around Canargus. One of the few places where they're starting to, as you hear that jet. Alright. Stanley, we're going by Canargus, so let me film. Oh yeah. There's Canargus. They have these big hauling warehouse containers as their outer perimeter, which is probably the smartest of all the contingents here. Have something to protect them. Canargus stands for Canadian, American, and Argentinian. Canargus. Of course, U.S. is at the end, Argentina is in the middle, and Canada is in the front part. This one's by the front gate. Show you the Bangladeshi guards, or how they always are at each post where you enter different sections of the compound. I got to get Stan to slow down when they come by it. These major potholes will have a habit of slowing them down anyhow. There they are, right in there, and he's leaning against the wall. Yep, he waved. He knew. Everybody loves the ambulance. We're gonna go by Aristide's presidential palace. Can't see it from the road, but you sure can see the gate. This is about the least populated section. They made this road just so to go by his house. It's a nice and smooth road. First thing the dignitaries see, of course we're going to see their monument to the Haitian boat people coming up here. in the middle of the road.
With the public well in the very middle of it.
With a public well in the very middle of it. That's right. Almost forgot about
I wonder how
that.
many people can hit.
Okay, Stan, we can go putt-putt right past this so we can get some of the artwork on it and stuff. And there's the well. And there's some more artwork and everything. And they're gone. We're by. This is 15 October. That's the name of the road. Because that was the day they liberated Haiti. 15 October, 94. Two people burnt as witches by the presidential palace. Of course, Aristide's guards didn't do nothing about it. They just let them burn the people. I think, yeah, we are coming up to it, aren't we? Right up here where that green gate is. That's where Aristide is living when we come up to these green gates. Right up here. Slow down, Stanley. That is the opening to the presidential palace right there. You really can't see nothing in there, but hey. Today, no. Now, guess we can't show you the cemeteries no more. They actually built walls around them. When they built this road, they had to widen it, so they went by these cemeteries and just ripped the fronts off of all these tombs. Just left the caskets laying in the open. Everybody could see them and stuff. Some of the caskets, of course, when they ripped the front ends of the tombs off, got opened, and you can see the dead skeleton people and rotten skin and everything else from it. They have no thought, I guess, of what is appropriate and what isn't appropriate in this country. They don't. Well, there's the sugarcane fields. They've been chopping them down as of late. Sure does grow high, though. Then right over here we got banana trees. Put my windows up. It's kind of creating it. There we go. So they're chopping that down. Then you got your banana trees. Everything that goes with it. And we got some more. I'll pan over to this side since we're turning. More of the sugarcane fields that are starting to grow, not the big tall ones. And that'll be their next set of crops that they cut down. And of course, we got our cattle. When you tie them to a stake, they just let them eat in the area that they want them to eat in. You got the donkeys and everything out there. And they got this gravel yard that they just built. They're just building it. They really are. Looks like it's going to be pretty decent. We're right at the spot right now, boom, right there in the road where John Leidig got hit by a big gravel truck about 3 months ago, where I ended up being the first responder to it. Had a broken neck, back in the States now. We're riding our horses. Everything. I guess this is probably the nice part of Haiti. That's all a guy can say about it. It's the nice part of Haiti. And they got their donkeys, their bicycles, fields. Now I guess we can't really see them. Now there's some going too fast, I guess. Was I going this fast all the time?
Well, it's going pretty slow. Well, you were stuck in traffic whenever you were driving.
Yeah, that's true. And we're going to come around a sharp curve here. Stan's got to go real slow around this thing. Should he? He wants me to get the pictures he wants me to get. And kids are always bathing in this runoff ditch sewer hole. They're always bathing in it. It's funny, we haven't seen somebody bathing in it. They're bathing and washing their clothes all the time. Yeah, they're just washing clothes in their water. good place to watch clothes in Haiti. Yeah, well. Alright. We're on 105. And I see a lot of spots in here. Station here, and I'll be darned if this Star Mart, they just built it, doesn't have an ice cream machine, and it sure does. It's one of the nice surprises we've had in Haiti. I have to film this side of the street. That side so the sun doesn't hit us. And of course we got a big vehicle coming up right at us. That's normal for Haiti with their cars piled up. It's funny, another one hasn't come alongside of it, so it's two-way traffic. Traffic jam on 105. Oh well. We'll support these two gentlemen for prosperity for Haiti. Hello! The other people pay their tap driver. Coca-Cola machine, Coca-Cola sign, bet you there's no. Actually, this is kind of a blessing because we get. Say hi. No, say hi. Come on. All right. We'll go over here then. Lady selling wares on the floor. Yeah. The whole mark right there, that is from people peeing right there. We'll start our filming somewhere else now. What? Show them where they're living up there. Boy up there, that's how they live. That's one of their houses. Haitian police unit. Haitian police directing traffic.
Fine job.
Doing a fine job. This is Texaco Station, and of course you can see what we're using. Haitian police officer. Say hi! But I can focus in on some of this stuff. Go exceptional. Yeah, there you go. Food market right there. Roll your window down. Going too fast, Dan. It's gonna be a blur. All the grains and everything. Turn up. There we go.
We are done with this video. As you notice, we could keep going and going and going, and this wouldn't stop. And the reason I had it this way is because these Haitians live this at 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 365 days out of the year. It doesn't stop for them, and this keeps on going and going. So I hope you enjoyed the aspect of this film. Now I'm going to redo some things here. I talked about the traffic, I talked about garbage, and I did a lot of things. As you notice that we have new vehicles in this video. We were trying to show the new vehicles. And this is what you'd be calling SUV, and the very rich owned these. Otherwise, if it wasn't 5% or less than 5%, probably even 2% of the population have vehicles like this. But you see these going all the time because they're one of the people that own vehicles, period. And then you'd have the other population that have the vehicles that would constantly break down. You'd have problems with vehicles all over the place, or else there'd be smog. If you notice in the way background, that gray haze isn't the morning dew. The gray haze way in the background is the start of smog, and this is at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it just gets worse and worse. If you notice during the film, Stan, the person that was videotaping with me, we had turned a corner onto Haile Selassie Road, and he stated that, boy, when you want things at its worst, you get them at their best. And this was one of the best days in the 9 months that I was in Haiti for traffic, for people, and for everything else. So if you can imagine what you've seen in this movie, then you had the tap-taps. Well, these tap-taps are the people's taxi. It was 2 Haitian dollars to ride in a tap-tap. But you see, they would load them down, people would jump on, load down. And what they do, in order to stop the vehicle when they wanted to get off, they would tap the side of the vehicle. And that's hence how they got their name, tap-taps. So if you jump on this vehicle, you go down the road, and as you see where you want to get off, they tap-tap the vehicle, they hand their $2 up, and everybody passes the money forward till the driver gets it. He slows down, they jump off. They don't stop most of the time, they jump off. You can see little old ladies running to jump onto the tap-taps. And they're not just small tap-taps, they're huge tap-taps. Buses were made into tap-taps. Any kind of vehicle that they could get to haul people, they would do that because that's how they could make money. You'll also see the color of the tap-taps. They were painted up. There was nothing like the art that the people of this country could do. They would make everything look as beautiful as they could, even though they had nothing to do it with. But they would load these tap-taps down. And you heard Stan making the joke, how many people can you fit in a tap-tap? And the joke was one more. And as you watch this video, I think you understood, you've seen people doing that. This is a tap-tap. If they could have one more person could be on that, they would put one more person on that. And that was just a way of life. It wasn't a nasty joke. It just was a way of life. You had people pulling massive. Could you imagine you pulling this up a main street of your city or your town? That's one person on that load. That's 800, 900, 1,000 pounds or more. One person's hauling. They're massive. They're in shape. They have nothing to do but do. Whatever they got to do to make money, they will. And you've seen Toto on this picture. Toto was a hat boy. Well, here's the thing with Toto. I got there and I bought a hat from Toto, and he wanted $1 for his hat. And I said, here's $20. I basically was giving him $360 for that hat. And he went out and bought that many more hats and over to sell hats and hats so he could make a living. So that $20 I gave to him probably started a business for him that hopefully he's well off today. And the Haitian people, they are a beautiful people. But myself, I don't know what a person could do to change this lifestyle, because you have to educate them. And if you educate them, will they even live in that type of lifestyle or try to be boat people and get off the country? You have to do it in segments. You have to do things. And I hope there's people smarter than I that can get this done, because for this class, I'm hoping it gave you an understanding that you have it pretty good in your life. Does it matter if people around the world don't have it well, or could you even make it better for them? So think about it. I hope you enjoyed your experience today. I hope it gave you a gut feeling, and I hope it gave you time to think about your life and how you have it as a good life. Thanks for the class, and I appreciate your time, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, you can see that on my title of the movie, Cause and Effects of the 90s Embargo of the Republic of Haiti. I have my email address right there, robert.purcell@mnwest.edu. And you sure are welcome to email me anything you'd like for questions, and I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. Thank you for the opportunity. I hope you enjoyed it.